want to turn to the Sanders campaign. I'm joined now by New York City Councilman Jumaane Williams, who represents Brooklyn and is a Bernie Sanders supporter. Great to see you. Thanks for being with me this morning. What do you think of the day, huh?
Oh, this is a beautiful day.
What an amazing day.
No excuse not to vote.
That's exactly right. Everybody who can must be voting today. You endorsed Bernie Sanders over the weekend. Why'd you wait so long?
Well, there were some issues on both sides that I really had issues with. I was feeling the warm, I like to say, for a very long time, and I had a lot of conversation with the campaign. I got to meet with him one-on-one and really grill him on a couple of issues that I have. He came and toured a NYCHA property, public housing in Brownsville, and after that, I really started to feel the burn and figured I might as well jump in. This is the end of the game in New York State, and I wanted to get in.
Do you think this is the end of the game? Do you think that if Sanders doesn't do well or possibly even win, if Hillary Clinton leads him by double digits, is that the end of the game for Sanders?
I mean, the end of the game for New York State. It's definitely going to continue. It's amusing to me how the goalpost has changed. I mean, Clinton was supposed to win by wide margins in New York State, and now they've decided to change expectations that if she wins at all, this is a huge victory. I think regardless of what happens, Bernie Sanders has won in changing the messaging and making sure that the message that is here are much more to the left than I believe.
He may have won with the message, but if he doesn't start getting more delegates, you know, with the superdelegate situation,
sure,
it's not going to be an easy road for him.
It never was easy, and so I think he knows that. And look how he's come from not being easy to actually people changing expectations of what a win is. He is going to pick up some delegates in New York State. He's going to pick up more delegates than I believe people thought he would, and that's an issue. And I think he needs to keep on fighting, and we have to keep on pushing.
What are the issues that made you decide to support him? I know you had the meeting with him, but what were some of give me the highlights of the issues that for you meant the difference? The
big issues for me are, one, is affordable housing and quality and inadequate access to things like affordable housing and health care. Gun violence is a huge issue for me. I put it in two buckets, supply and demand. He's been excellent on demand issues. He's been excellent in talking about what is breeding and causing people to do this gun violence in our community.
He certainly wants people to focus on that and not on the supply level.
So the supply and the gun control were problematic for me. But having spoken to him and actually listened to interviews, he is better on it than I think people believe. He's not exactly where I want him to be, but he has actually been clear, has signed on to the Blumenthal Amendment that reverses PLCA. He supports CDC research. My hope is that he clarifies that message much better.
Jumaane, let me ask you about this latest back and forth between the Sanders and Clinton campaign over fundraising. The Sanders campaign is accusing the other side of not playing really by the rules. Here's their response right here on MSNBC in the last hour. So listen to it.
It's a false attack, and it's a pattern now over the last 2 weeks here in New York of the Sanders campaign lashing out with personal, negative, and I would say dangerous and harmful attacks because they are not having the success in New York that they said they needed and they certainly hoped for. Look, my response to this is Hillary Clinton was raising money for Democrats up and down the ticket. That's what the leader of a party does, and if Senator Sanders chooses not to help other Democrats, that is his choice.
I mean, isn't that what a leader of a party is supposed to do, to help raise money for other candidates in that political party? As far as I've seen, this is not Bernie Sanders' forte. As a matter of fact, I don't think he's even cared about that.
So, one, as you get close to this stuff, I think both sides start nickel and diming on particular issues. I think that's what's happening here. I'm more focused on the issues that are really germane to myself and to the community, and I think people have decided that what's most important to them, if you're going to be a Democrat, be strong on the issues, be unabashedly strong on the issues that Democrats care about. The quality of care, the access to resources that communities don't have, those are the issues that people care about. And you have to make a decision between Bernie, Hillary, and no one. And I think the answer here is Bernie for the way he's pushed this message forward.
And why not Hillary?
Well, I think if you go into the issues that I spoke about, I think the way Bernie has crafted this message has been incredible. I don't think Hillary would be as strong on these messages had it not been for Bernie. But I do agree with whoever comes out of the primary, hopefully it's Bernie, but whoever comes out, everyone has to now come back together because everyone is better than who is on the Republican side.
New York City Councilman Jumaane Williams, it's a pleasure to see you, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with me. I really appreciate your time.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.